All right, here we go with some Bant Spirits. This is definitely a keeper. We're on the draw, but our hand is pretty good. Removal and 1/2/3 drop. Pretty nice. Basically, every creature in this deck just has a very good ability. It's just sort of all the value you get here. And now we have a 4 drop too. Well, that's a pretty solid game plan here. Of course, our opponent lead on Spire Bluff, Canal, and Seer Visions might just be some sort of combo deck. But our hand is still decent against that. Nope, I'm just going to bolt us. Sure. That seems fine. So he's either a combo deck with bolts, or he's just guy or something. Grixis, something like that. Okay, so we can go ahead and fetch out our planes here. Have this next turn. Yeah, I like our curve here. Collecting Company and Spellcaller with Path when we need it is pretty good. Of course, we have no idea what our opponent's doing, so we could just die to not being able to interact enough. We'll see. This would be way different if we were on the play. Then our opponent would have really had some difficult decisions to make. Ah, okay, so he's like red-blue Prowess or something. Don't think we'll be blocking that one. Alright, okay, so we just gotta get on in here. Wonder if he has Thing in the Ice or if it's just red-blue Prowess. Probably. Like we don't have to give anything away here by shocking. We can just pass. I might end up main phasing the company too, depending on how this plays out here. No need to block that. Nothing interesting. I mean, I really do want to get a spell with Spellcaller, but he almost certainly has removal anyway, so we may as well just play it, and now we can have Collected Company. And that'd be pretty good later. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack first. Interesting, okay. Well, I'm gonna pay it, because I would like to cast Collected Company this turn. If he does something in our instant. Okay. Don't know if I understand this. I agree, it has... Yeah, it's not until the end step, it's end of turn. That doesn't quite work, buddy. Sure. Slide away. Now, he could have Temur Battle Rage pretty easily here. That's the thing the deck does. Yep, just going off. Fair enough. See if he casts another one. Or if he decides this is enough. Okay. Now, okay. Now we collect a company. And hope to hit the Spellcaller for this. Or we'll hit exactly one creature. Sigh. Okay. Well, you got it, man. And he does have Thing in the Ice, okay. Still not blocking. So I could Hierarch and Seal the Godhead. Or I could Seal the Godhead and hold up Path. I think that's better. Oops. Back everything up. Alright. There we go. This is what we actually want to do. Hold up Path to Exile. So we have, our whole team flies here. We get to gain 4 life. That's a pretty big game. But him very low, hold up Path, and we have Mausoleum Wanderer and Selfless Spirit to protect Spellcaller. Everything in this deck plays very well together. Now, yeah, this makes sense because he's going to need to try to combo kill us. So I'm just going to go with this thing now. Okay. Yeah, he's going to have to try to get very big on the Swiss Sphere here. Seems unlikely. Especially taking out the Bedlam Reveler. I think he needed us to have nothing and then to chain together a whole bunch of spells. Yeah, it's a start. The blue-red deck is very good. Blue-red Prowess is a deck that I think is here to stay in Modern. We played it a few weeks ago, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago on this stream. And it's very good. Look at that, we are almost dead. That's not currently enough. That's 14. Does he have the final spell? Of course. Oh my god. Well, okay. I guess that's magic. Sorry. Well then. Let's get these cards in here. That was pretty nutty. Just casually die from 16 when he had 3 cards in hand to start. Alright. Thinks we can get out a bunch of this stuff. I think the guys here are actually probably just... I mean, they beat down pretty fast. Maybe we don't want the War Monk. Maybe it just doesn't gain enough life. I think this is good. I know this is good. We'll cut the other guys here. We have a lot of 3-drops. See how this works out. That was a pretty rough game to lose. I don't know. Maybe I could have just swung with the... I mean, I guess maybe I could have held the path. I didn't want him to draw a counter spell off the Manamorphose. That was my thought there. I don't know. He had 2 Teamer Battle Rages and cast them both. So it actually doesn't matter. We were going to die to no matter what. The Bedlam, like, we only had 1 removal spell. The Bedlam Reveler or the Swiss Sphere was going to kill us there. So it actually just doesn't even matter. So, I don't know. I guess in that case it wouldn't have mattered. Would it have been better to hold it? I don't know. I didn't want him to draw a counter spell. I don't know. We'll go first this time, though. Yeah, keep this one. I think we're actually going to lead with the Wanderer here. And then the Hierarch. Allows us to attack the fastest. We also had a company with very hard in that last game. That didn't feel very good. Hopefully this one goes better. We have a lot of good sideboard cards against them. Alright. I think I like this play best. It gets us in for damage on turn 2. And we don't have it. It'd be different if we had a 3-drop, obviously, but we don't, so... It's just gonna get bolted anyways. May as well keep our mana dork. Not the worst draw there. Don't want to draw any more, but that one was alright. Bedlam Reveler is a very good card, though. I mean, he drew 3. Discarded 2 cards that didn't mean much and drew 3. Oh no. Okay, well. I guess I'm going to risk doing this in his upkeep. And hope he doesn't have counter spells. And he probably doesn't, right? I'm going to risk it. Hope that we don't die. I also could have just companied there, but you don't mess around with this card because this card just kills you. And I say that as I, give him a chance to have a counter spell here. But if he has a counter spell, it's, yeah, okay. I would say it's not likely to kill us anyways. Alright, so now we have collected company. Yep, blew it away. I like to draw non-land cards. Hopefully this is a good collected company. We'll hold it for his turn to try to Spellcaller or something. Spellcaller doesn't get Bedlam Reveler, as it turns out, now that I think about it. So that plan's right out the window. He's tanking on this Faithless Looting, though. What to discard? Okay. Alright, so he throws away a Reveler and a land. Interesting. And has an island up. Sure. Alright, well now he knows about the company. Whatever. Well, that's a problem. Did I miss a land drop? Went 1, 2. Did I miss a land drop? That'd be pretty bad if I did. Let's just turn 4. I didn't. How's he? We were on the play. Whatever. I must be missing something. All right, let's collected company it up here. Ooh. All right, I think we take Selfless Spirit and Selfless Spirit. Nah, Spellcaller is bigger. And we block if he lets us with Spellcaller with Selfless Spirit to protect it. That's not going to happen. We might just die. Okay, up to 4. Team roll Battle Rage to 7. Can't block. Take 14. Fun. Okay, well, we're not dead. That's a good one. So if we do 3 for this, we can't escalate it. I think I still play this. Yeah. I think this is fine. Tap our mana the correct way here. Blue, white, colorless. I guess we get on in there. Do we do both? Both is 6. Puts him at 9. And it's not actually lethal next turn. Even with the other. So maybe we just get in with 1. Yeah, this is, I think, fine. Because we didn't have lethal next way regardless. I mean, maybe we do with Township, but I think we need to play a little safer here. Yep. Loot away. Yeah, because I think I might just end up blocking the Swift Sphere with a Spell Queller or something here. Maybe we throw the Hierarch under the bus. Alright, let's see here. I think maybe we do this now before blocks. Yeah, that seems fine. Let's see what he chooses here. I assume he gets rid of the Swift Sphere. Swift Spear. Yep. That's fine. I'm just going to trade off. He's only got 2 cards in hand. I could have traded the Spell Queller in for it, but I don't. I'm sorry, the Selfless Spirit for the Spell Queller, but I don't think that matters. Just keeping this seems better. What are we gonna draw? We're gonna get bolted in our upkeep. And he's got a bolt. Bolt our captain. Does trading the spirit for that matter? If I were him, I'd just held that bolt for our face. Yeah, that's fine. I'll trade this. I'll keep the captain. Captain makes the next one better, whereas the selfless spirit doesn't do much. There you go. That's why. Alright, well, this puts him down to 8. The next one is lethal. Or 7, rather. Next one's lethal with Cavity Township, if we don't die. So, seems unlikely that we're going to die, but it is possible. Yep, Bedlam Reveler is good, but he has to have, like, Mountain, Swift Spear, and then that doesn't do it, so I think he's dead. Okay, well, that guy's down. Luckily, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's try game 3. This is not an easy matchup. Now, we didn't really draw many of our sideboard cards. We drew one sideboard card there. Maybe this is on the draw. It's probably worse than on the play, really. Especially since we boarded out the guys to St. Travis. Yeah. I think I just like our deck as is. We didn't draw any sideboard cards there that would have been... we drew the one and it was really good, but we have another one of those. We have a lot of removal spell skites. His hand seems pretty reasonable. And again, no sideboard cards, but it's a Hierarch on turn 1 and good stuff overall. Turn 2 Captain, turn 3 Queller. We're going to get beat down. Yep. Phyrexian Mana is such a mistake. This card it's like, it's nothing. It's just the most nothing card, and yet it's just incredibly powerful in Modern. And Legacy even. It's just Phyrexian Mana was such a mistake. It's like a worse version of Delve, and Delve is already pretty, like, colorify ruining. Well, not colorify, balance ruining. It sucks because they can't do anything. Phyrexian Mana has too many cards. Like, they could ban, you know, mutagenic growth or whatever. Like, it's just not. It's not gonna happen though. If anything's gonna get banned, it's gonna become immense. Oh god. Well, all right. Can we mess around playing captains? I think we have to. I think we just have to hope we don't die, and then we can Queller or whatever next turn. His hand is pretty good, that's for sure. Because our hand is good, his hand is better. No, it begins. Well, let's hope we don't die. We could just die on this turn. Kiln Fiend does that. Yep. Just casually taking 10. Sure. Well, we pass, and we either Queller something, but I think we're going to have to Company and just hope that it's good. Because our opponent has done some silly, silly things. I guess the only thing we could have done better was mulligan to Path to Exile. We're pretty dead here. Sure. Alright, so I think we pull the trigger on this now. Hope to Spell Queller this. I can get an island here fairly safely. Yep, that seems the most likely thing we'll need. Alright, come on, Collecting Company. Oh, we did it even. Oh, this is great. They come into play together even, so Selfless Spirit can protect the Spout Queller. Beautiful. Now, maybe looting's not the card we want to get with that, but I'm inclined to think that not letting them dig any deeper is good. Alright, so here's the plan. Oh, that's not going to work out how you want it to. It has double. It has double strike, and we're just dead. My God. Okay. That felt pretty fair and balanced. Wow. Okay. We have died. Yep. I guess we just can die on turn 4 despite interacting at all points of the game. Well, that's pretty sick. Good game. That deck is very good.